Not much can be said about a simple yet deadly weapon. Everything has potential to bring more than what they were intended, an end to a vicious cycle. The Telos Boltor truly shows that, as it brings an end to how the base Boltor is and what the Prime is opposite of. The Telos Boltor, it's pretty much my favorite primary, but as you can see with all my primaries, it's possibly one of the better ones except for Super Vandal and Ignis Wraith, but I digress with those because this is my favorite out of them all. So, the build. I only have one, but it works for all factions. Even sortie level, and Grenier may take a while, but overall this does pretty well. I used to have a Riven for it, and it was a D polarity, hence why I have a D, oh no, sorry, not D, I believe, I forget, it was a dash or a V, I forget which one, but I formed it 3 times, and it was most likely one of these 3, but I forget which one. But overall, I replaced it with Prime Cryo rounds, and with its buff, when all the primary weapons got buffed, it pretty much became even better than what it was before. And so this is my build. First, I have Prime Cryo rounds. It's not maxed out because, well, I don't have the endo for it. It's like the Ember mods. Don't have an endo for it, so I have to farm endo, and not only that, I have to farm this more if I'm going to max it out. Not by much, but still. For the other weapons. Next is Serration, just for damage, and Split Chamber for multi-shot. I have Prime Cryo rounds and Infected Clip to proc Viral, and that goes well with Hunter Munitions, which is every time I get a crit, I applied Slash status, which Slash and Viral go hand in hand very well because it goes directly to the health, not anything else. And to help with that, I got Point Strike for a higher crit chance, Vital Sense for crit damage, and you may either want to go for bladed rounds or Argon Scope. I prefer bladed rounds because I like a stronger crit multiplier than a higher crit chance, because it's already high enough, so why would I bother if 3 out of my 4 shots are going to be a crit? So that's why I have bladed rounds, because on a kill it'll be really good, especially while aiming, and you want to aim with this weapon because it's not the best, it does not have the best accuracy, so yeah, but I'll show you how well it does against all factions, and this is the only build, so don't have to really alter anything. I'll see you in the Simulacrum. And here we are. First we have the Ancients, 3 Disruptors and 3 Healers, but this is how it performs against them. Not bad at all. It goes through them quite nicely, not fast, but definitely not slow. It takes 80 bullets to kill 3, but some of them missed, I believe. I don't remember, but overall, aim for the head and you can get a nice kill, but you're not going to be aiming for the head all the time, so why not? I'm hitting the body that fell down. Overall, it takes 1 clip to kill 3 Ancients, but for weaker units it's going to be much faster, so shouldn't have a problem with Ancients. Now to the Corpus. Now we have the Corpus, and let's see how well it does. Doesn't do too well against the shields that it has, but afterward it becomes pretty nice and great. I'm just trying to shoot around that body. It's not working so well, but as you can see, it does pretty decent. Not as great as the Ancients, but aim for the body, it does pretty decent. It takes about, I want to say, okay, so 90, about 45 bullets. Wow, he is right on him. So I'm just gonna shoot this one. I missed a couple already. Try to get a couple headshots in. Would have done better if the body wasn't there, but as you can see, it's not that bad against Corpus techs, but I prefer not to go use this in the Corpus tile set. I have a different weapon for that, but this handles well against the later units. The techs are the strongest, and they will have Ospreys, but overall it does pretty decently. Now the Bombards. This is where I haven't really tested against the Bombards in my life, so if it gets too long I will just cut it down to killing 3 only and switch to corrosive, but oh yeah, it's gonna be a while. Don't use against these enemies because it takes literally almost a whole mag. This is where Argon Scope is preferred. Well, actually that one died in half a mag, so it's not bad. Just aim for the head only. Yeah, it's not that bad. Half a mag. As you can see here, the numbers just increase on how long it takes to kill 3. With Ancients, it was just 1 to kill 3. Corpus, it was... Okay, this is the problem I have with the Telos Boltor or any of the Boltors, is that they don't shoot normal bullets. They shoot these bolts, and the bolts will make them fly to enemies and damage them until they land on something, and of course you can't shoot through things unless you have punch through, and so it becomes kind of a nuisance to do it. But other than that, shouldn't be a huge problem. The Telos Boltor has an accuracy of 25, which means that it's decent at aiming, or decent spread and stuff. Not that bad, but it's very noticeable, especially at long distance. And even at long distance, even if this didn't have bad accuracy, you would still have to lead your shots because it has travel time, and projectile speed mods can help. But if you have an extra space, like you want to get rid of bladed rounds or Argon Scope, place that on just to at least get some help. Crit chance, which is the thing that makes this a really good gun, is 30%, and it's highest of all fully automatics for primaries, and tied with a couple other guns. I think Soma Prime is one, and I forget the other one, but it's up there. Crit multiplier is also what makes this gun really good, and pretty much really useful for it. Fire rate is 9.33. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's I wouldn't say it's slow, but it's enough to know that it'll take a while for your ammo to go out, but for how fast it kills, it seems like you're never running out. Reload is 2.4. It's not slow, because I roughly keep my reload speed to around 2, if not around 1.5. Reason why is because that's where all my weapons that I usually have at. So it's not bad. So if you don't like it at 2.4 at fast stance, like I said, build it to your own, but this is my build for what I just showed you. Status is 16% chance. Not bad. It's above average, or it's like barely above average. It's like 1% off, but still, it's nice. You can go for a hybrid build, which I did kind of go for, and it has 30 damage in total, 3 of which is impact and 27 which is puncture. And also it has a neat little feature for every single syndicate weapon, or any weapon that has a syndicate augment mod, is that in the bottom right corner you could see an Arbiter's Effect sign right above where it says Telos Boltor, and once you get enough affinity, I can't show you that in the simulacrum, once you get enough affinity, it will proc an AoE attack that will do 1,000 damage depending on which syndicate. And Arbiters of Hexus has gas damage, and it's really good against Corpus against them because the gas can help. And also it'll heal you, I believe, for 25% health, or give you 25% movement speed to jumps and stuff. This series is still a work in progress, and that I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the build, and hope it works for you. If it doesn't, well, it's you. I can't control your life. Bye.